Live from Orlando. $2K Sports proudly brings you the Magic at Amway Center. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Last outing for Phoenix, the loss to the Timberwolves in Minnesota. Now, here's Johnson. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And it's Ayton missing. Johnson outside. There's the drive. And the shot goes in from Fultz. Fultz has got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Magic. Now, let's go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jamal Mosley.
Well, Kevin, I asked him, what are some of your main concerns? And he said, we're dealing with a team that can really light it up from the outside. So it's essential that we don't give them open looks from deep, or we'll be in trouble. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot.
As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
And look how fluid Isaac moves. It's like watching a guard, terrific at penetrating and using those long strides to get to the rim. And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
To the paint. Back to Johnson. Over to the left wing. To the inside. And stolen by Booker. The Suns shooting their first free throw of the contest. That free throw good from Durant.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. Third all-time in career assists, second all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
No good from Booker. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And taken away by Johnson. Fultz with the ball. Chris Paul covering. Good, nice job down low. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other two guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Pass to Fultz. Here's Johnson. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Johnson's got his second basket.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. And Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
The game now all time. Durant's got 6.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's the screen. Pass to Fultz. Back to Johnson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
He's knocking down most everything, guys. 3 of 4 here.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And that one is good from Okeke.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Driving the lane. Suggs. Back to Anthony. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Left side Durant. Fires the 3. The rebound by Batadze. Orlando leading. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Now, here's Suggs. Pass to Anthony. Here's Batadze. Offensive rebound. And then Carter with the jam.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Durant for 3. That one doesn't go. Good if it goes. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that does it for the first quarter. Magic out in front, up 4.
The Suns, 11. And your Magic
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Hardaway, no good. Magic leading by 4. Pass to Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look. And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And that one's good. Wagner. Wagner's got the lead up to 6 now for Orlando.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Good advice. David, thanks. Down low. And stolen by Wagner. Here's Banchero. A fresh 14 for Orlando. Suns trail by 7 and taken away by Magic. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Hardaway with it. Isaac picks him up. The shot, no good. Stolen by Warren. Here's Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Here's Banchero. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
Pass the Bull. And stolen by Payne. And here is Ross. And the jam by Ross.
And with the height to see over people and the peripheral vision to do it quickly, Penny with the perfect setup.
And Wagner has it in the corner. Now, here's Bull. And the layup falls. And the Magic lead by 3.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
And finished off by Banchero.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Got a hand on it. And he's able to get it back.
And they continue to control the glass.
Suns trail by 7. Pass to Payne. Back to Hardaway. Here's Payne. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. With the shot. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Hardaway with the steal. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
He's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Hardaway, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Orlando Magic. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Driving to the basket. They double-team Johnson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
It's stolen. Pass to Suggs. Inside. Here's Okeke. Here's Carter. And again, it's Orlando converted.
And when you call a play for Carter Jr., you really want to get him something in rhythm. Great execution there.
And so it's Orlando in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
And it's time for an injury report. Let's get an update on Devin Booker. What's the status, David?
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Suns. He informed me that the knee was bent slightly backwards and is indeed hyperextended, but that there does not appear to be any structural damage. This is never the way you want to lead off, but they have no choice. They still have to play the games. Kevin, back to you.
information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing. Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on you. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
Pass to Booker. Right side Durant. Out left to the wing. Booker at the elbow. Shot clock at 5. Lots of room. Action coming off the assist from KD.
Somebody's going to set him up, and Devin Booker's going to knock him down. Thrives in that catch and shoot.
Wagner with it. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And he gets it to go. Wagner's got the lead up to 11 now for the Magic.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
He gets it in there. Okiki's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Now, super touch on the floater there from Chris Paul, fooling the defense completely and then getting off the difficult shot.
Pass to Okiki. Out to the wing. Here's Suggs. A three-pointer off the mark. Suns trail by 8. Ayton in the corner. Here's Durant. And he goes big with the dunk right over Jalen Suggs.
Yeah, can you add that one to Durant's ongoing highlight reel? Thank you very much.
Here's Carter. And he finishes nicely on the way. Carter's got 4 points in the quarter.
Now they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
To the middle. Cuts off the pass. Wagner on the wing. With some arc. Tipped away. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. .129 left to play in the third. Pass to KD. Ayton with it. Defended by Carter. Just 5 on the clock. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Paul. It's hauled in by the Magic. They've led by as many as 11 points. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And here's Wagner. And it's sent back by KD.
Hey, yo, right here.
It's stolen by Carter. Now, Wagner. He's got 11. Suggs with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. That one's not going to go. Some solid defense from Ayton. Takes a 3. And Durant gets it to go. KD's got 14 points for the game.
Just unbelievable range. Kevin Durant exploiting the perimeter weakness in the defense that time.
And it's Suggs missing. Suns trailed by 5. Pass to Okogie. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Here's Bitadze. The Magic again can't hit. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Magic lead by 3. And
The Suns, 39. And your Magic Youth.
well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And the Suns call time. while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Just to Biyombo. Back to Hardaway. And Carroll grabs the board.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
2-possession game now, but he'd still like to have back that one he missed.
Booker outside. On the wing, Hardaway. Back to Booker. It's up a 3. And the Suns get it back. Three-pointer. A three-pointer is right on target.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Pass to Bull. Beyond the arc. Ross grabs the board. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Suns. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
It's Bull, top of the key. Just 5 to shoot. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Once again off the mark, Orlando. The Suns leading. Pass to Biyombo. And the dunk by Biyombo.
And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammate.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Johnson can't get it to go. Suns leading by 3. Now here's Ross. He's guarded by Johnson. Now here's Hardaway. Back to Booker. Good ball movement here by the Suns. To the paint. Hefty move. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Booker's got the lead up to 5 now for the Suns.
That's got to feel good. A guy who can score, stepping up and hitting buckets, as important as that one.
Big shot maker. When the game heats up, so does Magic.
Phoenix calls timeout. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
To the left side wing. KD looking around. And that one swishes right in.
And he sort of had that look in his eyes. Durant staying cool in a clutch moment.
Here's Johnson. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
While taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's going to find you.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakouts for the Suns.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Johnson, double team. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Ayton wide open. Doesn't go for it. So Orlando will take it the other way. On the wing, Isaac. Ayton with it. Picked up by Banchero. And that one drops. 20 points for Kevin Durant.
Despite a laid-back nature, Durant demands the ball in crunch time. This is why.
Now here's Fultz. Out to Carter. Pass to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Now Fultz. The Magic again can't hit. And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie bar the door.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
You gotta be in just flat out awe of this young man's ability. What a great understanding of the magnitude of the moment.
Here is Durant.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
One of the purest scores the game has ever seen. Durant continues to somehow get better each year. That'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
And so it's Phoenix who scraped by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in.